There are stories that haunt the backroads of America. Stories that stretch between motels and truck stops, whispered in the glow of neon signs and the hum of insects. But none are quite like hers. She was called the first female serial killer of modern America. The media named her a monster. But before she became a headline, she was just a girl, cold, unwanted, and searching for love. Aileen Carol Pittman was born on February 29th, 1956, a leap year child. Her mother was just 16. Her father, a convicted child molester who would die in prison before she ever met him. By 4 years old, she and her brother were abandoned, handed over to their grandparents. Home was not safety. It was violence. Her grandfather, a strict man with a heavy belt and darker secrets, ruled their lives. Aileen learned early that pain came from the people closest to her, and love always had a price. At 13, she was pregnant, the result of sexual assault. The baby was taken from her. She never saw it again. Soon after, her grandmother died, and her grandfather, the only roof she had left, threw her out. Homeless. Frozen. She slept in abandoned cars and hitchhiked through Michigan's bitter winters. Each mile carried her farther from home and deeper into survival mode. By 17, she had nothing left but the road. And the road, in turn, gave her everything: cigarettes, cash, rides, sometimes pain. She sold her body to survive. Not out of choice, but necessity. Somewhere along that road, she found Florida. Warm, open, and for a while, she believed she'd found freedom. But even paradise has predators. Aileen learned that kindness was often a disguise, and danger could look like opportunity. She lived in motels and truck stops, offering sex to men on highways. Each transaction was a small surrender. Each face, a stranger who might hurt her. And in that repetition, night after night, something inside her began to harden. Then came Tyria Moore, a hotel maid from Ohio who walked into Aileen's life like sunlight through dust. They met in a gay bar in Daytona Beach in 1986. Two lost souls, one running from a violent world, the other from a quiet one. For a brief moment, Aileen believed she had found love that didn't hurt. They moved in together, shared motel rooms, dreams, and debts. Aileen promised she'd provide, no matter what it took. And so, she went back to the highways. But this time, the stakes were higher. Behind her eyes, something shifted. After years of being prey, she was tired of being afraid. And on one cold night in 1989, fear turned into rage. His name was Richard Mallory. He was an electronics store owner, and Aileen's first known victim. She said he'd pick her up on the highway, said he assaulted her, said she fought back and pulled the trigger. Was it self-defense or the beginning of something darker? Police found Mallory's body in a wooded area near Daytona, shot multiple times. His car missing, his killer unknown. Between 1989 and 1990, 6 more men were found dead across Florida, each one shot with the same caliber pistol, each one connected by the open road. Aileen claimed they tried to hurt her, that she was defending herself again and again. But to detectives, it looked like something else. A pattern. A serial killer with a motive: robbery, revenge, survival, or all three. January 1991. Aileen and Tyria were living in cheap motels, drinking heavily, running out of cash. Police were closing in, tracing stolen cars, fingerprints, witnesses. Detectives approached Tyria. They told her she could walk free if she helped them get Aileen to confess. For 3 days, Tyria called from a hidden room, pleading on the phone. On the 4th day, Aileen broke. She told them everything. She said she killed in self-defense. Said she'd been raped, beaten, humiliated, and finally decided to fight back. But the law didn't see a survivor. They saw a killer. The road ahead grows darker. What began as survival is about to become something far more chilling. In part 2, the truth steps into the light, and it changes everything. Stay tuned.